Hey guys, what's up? It's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I make fashion, fitness, lifestyle types of videos and I guess women's health now. So if that is what you're into, I would love if you could subscribe down below and let's just get started. So I've had my Kyleena IUD for about a year and a half now, and I just wanted to make a follow-up video on how it's been going, and there has been a lot of response on my last video, and I just don't think that there's enough information out there, and I am really irritated by the fact that these companies don't have spokespeople to market their product out there and give their real life insight, because I know when I was trying to get an IUD, there was no information out there. I just wanted someone normal to tell me their experience and tell me if it was good, if it was bad, the harmful effects of it, and if they ended up enjoying it or not. So that is why I'm here today, just to help you and give you my insight. I just want to give a disclaimer that obviously I'm not a health professional, just a normal regular girl giving my opinion and my experience. So if you have any health concerns, make sure you consult your doctor, not me. Don't leave any weird comments down below. I've gotten some really weird, scary things from my old videos, so I just want to make that disclaimer. So after having my Kyleena for about a year, it took probably 6 months for my body to really adjust. And I was still having breakouts for maybe even 8 months. Mainly along my chin and on my back. I think I mentioned in my last video that there were really big back breakouts, which that's something I never had a problem with before. Also, I would only break out normally around my period, but I found that there was no rhyme or reason when I would be getting a breakout in terms of where I was at on my cycle. So that was just weird. I would have random huge breakouts on my face, on my back. Eventually, after about 8 months, it did subside, and I haven't really broken out in probably 1 or 2 months. So it's been like a year and a half that I've had it, and my skin has been fairly clear. Once in a while, I will get one on my back, but that could be just like hormonal and nothing to do with the IUD. So also another thing that's kind of strange, and I've noticed that my friends that have an IUD don't get their periods anymore, but I still get a period every single month, which I'm okay with, and I'm happy that I get that every month. I think it's a normal, healthy thing to get a period every month. That's just my personal opinion, but I do have a cycle every 28 days, and I must say though, sorry, I'm just looking at my list, but I do have longer periods, so they're not necessarily as heavy, but they last for maybe 8 to 12 days. It's just like light spotting at the end, but it is a period for sure. So nothing as heavy as it used to be, but I still do get one every single month. So I just wanted to insert this clip right here because I've been doing a lot of thinking, and since I filmed that video, I was just thinking about, I actually have my period right now, so it was more relevant. And I just want to say, so if you're a person that doesn't like TMI, just click out now or skip ahead. But honestly, like, I've noticed since having the IUD that like the smell is different, and like the discharge smell, like not even in a bad way, but I'm just sharing that. And TMI is never something that I believe in. I don't really believe that there's too much information that you can share. So yeah, also like having my period, like it also smells different, but like not in a bad way. It's just different. Like if you know your scent, it's just different in a way. So let me know if you have had that experience, if you have an IUD. Yeah, I hope that's helpful. So also another point that I wanted to bring up in my last video, I said that I would get like lightning bolt pains from the IUD, and I think that was another just adjustment for my body, and I haven't had the weird lightning bolt pains anymore. Like sometimes, like having sex and stuff, I would get like random sharp pains, and that has totally gone away. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is a lot of girls ask me if your partner can feel the IUD when you're having sex or whatever, and that's definitely not the case. I've never had that problem. I know there's like crazy stories out there, but definitely not. At the beginning, when I did first get my IUD and when I was sexually active, like probably like as soon as you're allowed, I think it's like a week or two that you can't have sex. But then once I started having sex, I was like so nervous. I was like, oh my God, it hurts, it hurts. But I think that was just like a mind over matter thing, and completely fine. So now a year and a half into it, I don't even notice it. I honestly forget that I even have it a lot of times, so that's really good. The next point that I wanted to bring up is the mood swings. That was another huge thing that my body had to get adjusted to when I first got it. I still do have mood swings, but I would say that they're probably just more towards around my period every month. Like my emotions are exaggerated during the time of the month. So I can't really say if my mood has improved by any means, but my mood has definitely leveled out since the first few months that I did get it inserted. Like, I was an emotional mess, so it'll get better, I promise. I was also getting a lot of comments that people were having shortness of breath, and I never got that. That's like really scary, and you should definitely check with your doctor and get that checked out, because that just doesn't seem normal to me. I'm fairly active and I eat healthy, and I never had that or experienced that, so I just wanted to bring that up, and definitely no good. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is the nauseousness. So there was definitely nausea, probably, I think it was just like my mind knowing that there was something foreign in my body, and it was just, again, a mind over matter thing. So I think like probably for the first 2 weeks I was like nauseous and like not really eating as much, just because I was like nervous and like weird, and I don't know, I was just like kind of scared because something foreign was in my body. And also, I will just mention, if you haven't watched my video before, I had never been on birth control prior to getting this IUD inserted. I am 28 years old. I don't know if that helps any, if it makes a difference about your age, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I've never been on birth control, so this was my first time with any sort of birth control, and yeah. So I'm just going to pull up my video and go through the comments and maybe just address a few and just see if there's any other things that I may have missed. But in terms of pain, it feels like an ear piercing in your uterus. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. And a lot of people have actually agreed with that. And a lot of people also passed out. I never passed out. It was just like intense pain for 1 second, and then right after that, your body like releases and you're like, okay, I'm fine. But it's just 1 second of that really, really bad pain, and then it's over after that. Also, if you're getting cramps every single day, I mean, unless you've had it for a week or two, I would definitely say that's not normal. Your body definitely has to adjust to something foreign in your body, but I don't think that getting cramps every day is a good thing. So definitely ask your doctor or call them or do whatever you need to, because that's not normal. So I think just a lot of the feedback was people just afraid of getting it and like so scared and terrified, and reading just bad stories about it and horror stories that are out there on the internet, but it's really not that bad. And some people don't even have pain at all when it's inserted. Like, I don't know if it's has to do with your doctor or whatever, but it's bearable pain. Like, yes, it sucks and it hurts for 1 second, but it's 1 second. So yeah, it's just like suffering for one day of nauseousness and feeling off for the day, but then you'll be fine within like 48 hours. So if you guys have any questions about anything, I would love to help and give you my insight. Again, consult your doctor if you are in severe pain or anything like that. But I hope this was helpful, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.